friends, welcome back to my channel Tecno. In this video I'm going to do the 3D benchmark wildlife stress test comparison between the Realme GT Neo 2 versus iQOO 7 device. So this is the actual test which I'm trying to wait for a long time, friends, because this test will give the clear result what is happening with the temperatures. So which phone can actually increase high temperatures, and another thing is that I'll try to use with a full brightness mode and I'll try to check which phone decreases the brightness automatically, because if there is high temperatures detected, few of the phones they'll try to decrease the brightness automatically without even warning. That's what I'm going to test in this video using full brightness mode and 20 minutes wildlife stress test. Snapdragon 870 versus Snapdragon 870, Realme versus iQOO 7 device. This is the intense kind of testing which I'm waiting for a long time to do, and let's get started, friends, without wasting any time. Let me open the 3D Bench application. So there is a 3D Bench application which is a wildlife stress test which I did keep ready. You can clearly see, and both phones are completely charged to 100% charging. You can clearly see here on the top of notification both phones are charged 100%. Let me need to remove the cables as well. Just now I'm trying to remove the cables. So exactly 100% charged. That's perfect. And let's check the temperatures. What is the temperatures? 32 degrees Celsius and 31.4 degrees Celsius, slightly 1 degree higher. Nothing much huge difference between these both phones in the install time. Let's see how much the stress test can be different and how much temperatures can actually increase between these both phones. Now I need to increase the brightness. Okay, I'll try to increase the brightness. Right now I'm trying to increase the brightness to full brightness. There is no auto mode enabled. Automatic mode has been completely disabled, as you can see. I did disable the auto brightness as well during this time of demonstration. So right now, as you can see, friends, with the full brightness I'm trying to use, you can clearly see in both phones 100% brightness. Right now I did start, and let me start at same time all this stress test and everything. 1, 2 and 3. The benchmark will start right now. In both phones you'll be able to see the benchmark starting. So this loop will be for about 20 minutes of continuously non-stop loop will be there, the 3D benchmark stress test. So which will give a clear idea what is going on between both phones in terms of the performance wise and overall benchmark results as well. So this is a really good test for the processors, which phone is really optimized. And next thing is about the temperatures, I mean brightness levels as well. Which phone decrease what type of brightness levels. I'll try to focus. So this is with the 100% brightness, 100% battery level, fully charged, and right now I'm trying to do the testing. So I'm gonna be back after a couple of minutes. So right now you'll be able to see there's some kind of loops are going on. As you can see, 1 by 20. So 1 by 20 the loop is going on. So there will be 20 loops going on continuously, playing the same intense kind of testing clip. So I'm gonna be back after some time, maybe close to 5 minutes of time. Then I'll try to check the temperatures between these both phones. Then we'll be able to understand slightly more what is happening in these both phones. So right now we came close to 6 minutes of time continuously doing the 3D benchmark test, and this test will go on, friends, for 20 minutes. Don't worry. So let's check the temperatures right now. 36.6 degrees Celsius in the iQOO 7 device, and the Realme GT Neo 2 has went up to 38.4 degrees Celsius, and you can see the temperatures difference. It's of 2 degrees Celsius between these both phones. So you can clearly see what is happening with the temperatures. I want to check the backside position, but by mistake if I touch any kind of button, the complete test will be gone. That's the reason I cannot show you the backside phone temperatures. I need to be very careful when I'm trying to do this kind of testing. So backside is of 36 degrees Celsius on the back, 36 and 35 I'm getting on the backside, and front is 38.6 degrees Celsius. Let me try to handle carefully without touching any kind of buttons. 36 degrees Celsius. Both phones are having exactly similar kind of temperatures on the back side, and front side 37 degrees Celsius, 38.6, 38.8. You can see the temperature slightly start to increase in the Realme GT Neo 2 when compared with the iQOO 7 device. Temperature slightly higher. So I will be back after some time, maybe close to 10 or 15 minutes of time. Then we can actually discuss what is happening. But till now, the brightness did not decrease in both phones. So both phones were able to maintain high level brightness at this minute till now. So I'll just try to keep the track of this brightness as well meanwhile. Then we can actually see what is happening. So I'm going to be back after some time. So right now the time is about close to, I think, 13 minutes exactly, and let's check the temperatures. 39.6 degrees Celsius and iQOO 7 38 degrees Celsius till now. The iQOO 7 was able to maintain low temperatures, but we need to see what will happen after some time how much high temperatures the both phones can actually reach. 40 degrees Celsius the Realme GT Neo 2 already reached, 40 degrees the highest, and 38 degrees Celsius the iQOO 7 is trying to reach. So in terms of the temperatures wise, the Realme GT Neo 2 is slightly increasing higher temperatures. I mean slightly faster than the iQOO 7 device. Even the iQOO 7 also can reach 40 degrees, but it takes some time to get to that higher temperatures. So 40 degrees is the highest and 38.2 degrees is the highest in the iQOO 7 device. Again, I'll be back after close to 15 minutes of time, then we can actually discuss what is happening in 15 minutes. So this is a really very intense kind of testing, friends, so which I'm trying to do at this moment. So this will give a clear idea what is going on with a 3D bench comparison and the wildlife stress test. Right now we're in the loop of 14th loop, because every minute there will be one loop. So I'm going to be back after close to 17 or 18 minutes of time, then you can actually discuss the temperatures. 2 degrees difference is there at this moment between these both phones, and the brightness seems to be slightly remaining same exactly, nothing much huge brightness difference, but you can see it's slightly color difference a little bit, but not much. So I will be back after some time. So right now, as you can see, friends, we're getting close to the end of the results. There is the last loop which the application will be playing, and let's check the temperatures. In the final temperatures, 40.8 degrees Celsius and 38.6 degrees Celsius. You can clearly see the temperature is lower in the iQOO 7 device even till end of the test results. 41, it did reach up to 41 degrees as well in the Realme GT Neo 2. 41 is the highest and 38.8 degrees Celsius is the highest in the iQOO 7 device. So brightness seems to be slightly kind of both are equal, nothing much huge difference in the brightness. I cannot find much difference in the brightness. Both seems to be kind of similar in terms of the brightness levels. And right now we'll be able to see the final result, what is happening after 20 minutes after this loop. So this is just a final loop which is going to complete. Let's see what will be the results. So finally we got the results. We'll be able to see the results as you can see right now. As you can see, friends, these are the score results which we got: wildlife stress test, and 99.2% in the Realme GT Neo 2 and 99.4% in the iQOO 7 device. So slightly limited to decrease the brightness because the screen is slightly kind of flickering. Yes, yeah. Now it should be kind of good to go. So 99.2, 99.4 stability. Stability is slightly higher in the iQOO 7 device. Should look at, and temperatures on the back side 37.4 degrees Celsius, on the back side in the iQOO 7 37.6 degrees Celsius. Overall the temperatures wise slightly higher in the Realme GT Neo 2 in terms of temperatures wise. And let's check the best loop, which has got the best loop and lowest loop, what is happening. And if you take a look at the loop score, so loop score is higher in the Realme GT Neo 2, so 4267, not bad. So 4233 lowest loop as you can see, and this is a loop score in the iQOO 7 device. And you can compare with the both loops what is happening. Loop 1, all the loops till 20. How the loop score is going on between these both phones. So as I said, so one loop is 1 minute, so 20 loops, 20 minutes. You can check the score rate, how it's going on. The Realme GT Neo 2 was able to maintain high scores, I think, throughout the loops. As you can see, friends, clearly slightly higher than the iQOO 7 device. Clearly you will be able to see it. As you can see how it's maintaining. So in the beginning 4267, and in the end of the result 4233, 4241 and 4226. And performance range, you can see how the performance range is between these both phones. So loop 1 and loop 18, so loop 20, sorry, loop 1 and loop 18. Compare the frame rates, you can see how it's going on between the loop 1 and loop 18. And battery decreased to same. So both phones decreased a similar kind of bright battery, 100 to 92%. And temperature slightly increased higher, as I said. So 3 degrees higher detected in the Realme GT Neo 2 and 40 degrees in the iQOO 7 device. And frame rates 18 FPS to 31 FPS, not bad. So that's it, friends. This is a quick wildlife stress test comparison. So both phones are slightly very close to each other in terms of the wildlife stress test results. So this is a complete completion of the 3D benchmark test. And in case if you want me to do this kind of testing with other smartphones, let me know in the comment section below with what phones you want me to compare. Similarly, the wildlife stress test. In this way, you'll be able to figure out what is happening intense kind of testings. So stability wise, both phones are very close to each other, nothing much huge difference. 99 is really good score, I can definitely say that. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.